Legend of Total War here with part 3 of my Third Age Total War Divide and Conquer 2.1 Let's Play campaign as Rohan. Right, so previously we destroyed Isengard utterly. They're completely gone. Their free army that they got for basically being weak is now sitting on a watchtower doing nothing. They just keep using exploits. And now we are crushing the Dunlandings.
Yes, my lord.
And everything's going pretty well there.
My lord.
So, I lament to risk his life, but there's no way for them to get inside that settlement without it. But even if they do get inside the settlement, it's like... cavalry
orders, my lord.
just don't do a very good job at this kind of stuff. So I might...
my lord.
just not do that.
Approaching quietly.
Now, we saw that some of their forces went out this way.
Approaching.
So they own this settlement up here as well.
My lord.
Where is it?
Approaching quietly.
Large city.
Yes, my
Well,
lord.
if we besiege this, we won't be able to assault it, but we can starve it out.
Engage. We shall prevail. Yes.
And how long is that going to take? 8 turns. Oh, fuck me. If we're lucky, maybe these guys will send some reinforcements and we'll be able to use it to draw them out. 8 turns is a long time, because this isn't exactly cheap. We're already trying to starve out this one here, because that one was going to be quick, and I just didn't want to risk my men. Nor do I want to risk these men in that kind of assault. Wouldn't mind coming up here to that large city, though. Maybe I'll abandon that siege next turn, I don't know. We'll see how we go. Might as well siege it this turn. Don't have anywhere else to go.
Your orders, my lord.
Alright, you come over
Yes.
here. I want you to build a watchtower there.
This tower will keep vigil over the
We've
land.
almost got visibility across
with
our
honor.
border.
This tower
Although
will
most
keep
of
vigil over
most
the
of this is just
lands.
rebel territory. If I
My
could
lord.
muster another army, which we can't, we don't have enough money, nor enough recruits available, it would be good to go and take it. It was far
By
more
your
important that we
command.
took out Isengard. We
Continuing
couldn't let
tomorrow.
them get strong. These rebel
Erecting a
settlements here,
watchtower.
they're never going to get any stronger
Yes,
than
my
what they are.
lord.
And if someone else takes them, so be it. Okay, so we got a new spy.
My lord.
I want you to keep an eye on this army here. So this is my
I
city-taking
shall
army.
continue tomorrow. Your orders,
I need
my
to
lord.
build it up a bit more because it's not sufficient. But we're not exactly making a lot of money per turn. It's about 1,000. We'll be capturing this in about 2 turns. Well, in 2 turns. That'll increase our income slightly. Also, let's not forget about this. With a larger army, I would have assaulted this settlement. We would have taken it quicker. So maybe I should have done that. What's this? In Idwaith. Alright, so let's recruit here. The archers certainly have been useful. See, these guys are also good in a melee fight as well. They take 2 turns to recruit, same with them. Yeah, I just don't have that much money. Basically, we're relying these guys just holding the line while the archers do all the damage. So we've sort of got a cavalry-only army going around smashing, you know, actual factions. And these guys going out and just taking all the rebel settlements for the time being. See if there's any more settlements to take out this way, otherwise we might send them up north. Which is why we need to send the spy to go looking, because I don't know. If I'd clocked 1,000 hours on this mod, surely I'd know everything by that point, just about, but I know nothing at this point. Just basic medieval 2 knowledge.
We bring word for you.
That's a lot of money they demand off us, so no. I'm not exactly rolling around in cash. So you can either Give us trade and map information. I'll give you map information instead.
Acceptable.
I mean,
but
they've got
only
no fog of war,
just
so
until we meet
doesn't mean
again.
anything. Okay, so they're actually quite large. Okay, I got a different plan here. Rather than have these guys try and starve them out, we'll leave a small force here. Let them think, oh, they couldn't possibly beat us in a fight. But then I do actually beat them because I got the tactical advantage. The units that I'm thinking, we'll leave behind Eoma, whatever.
Yes, my lord.
And send the rest of the heavy cavalry.
Orders.
And you come with us as
Your
well. So
will,
leave behind
my
3
lord.
horse archers and Eoma. Up to Tharbad.
As you command.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Your orders, my lord.
This is exactly what I wanted to have happen anyway.
To battle.
We defeat
We
them,
have
they go back
triumphed.
here. Hopefully. They should. And then we draw them out.
We shall engage.
Alright, easy enough.
Muster your courage, men. We march into battle.
So yeah, it's important that we take captives. I reckon we just go charge in there with the general's bodyguard. It's a bit dark. Maybe you go and thin them out just a little bit first.
Advance quickly. Shift it.
Bit of a father-son charge. How does that sound?
We await your command. Double time. Quickly. Shift it. Move. We await your
Yeah, now that it's raining, it's not doing that much damage. But that's okay. Like I said, it's just about thinning them out a little bit. That's all. Every 10 or so that we kill, maybe it saves one of our guys.
Our men have slain the enemy general. Without him, his troops will lose their will. Only half the enemy force remains. Behold how our cowardly
Should we take
foe
captives?
runs. It's time to press the attack.
Also helps with their chivalry, which will make them good governors, maybe later down the track, if I was ever to let them do that. Well, you know, what's his face?
This is a clear
Of course, straight
victory.
afterwards he's going to execute these guys. We're not really releasing them. They're still going to die this turn, provided the force draw out works.
Yes. Glory. Honor.
Excellent.
Victory.
Yes, my lord.
Lift the siege,
Your orders,
and
my
let's
lord.
do this. It's not going to eliminate the faction, right? Because that's their faction leader. Well, we won't know until we do it.
Yes, my lord.
As you command.
Just curious. So, Chief Yeg Thank the Bloody. We'll easily kill them before these other guys come in. Alright, no worries, let's do this.
Attack.
So yeah, hopefully it doesn't wipe out the faction, but if it does, so be it. You know, that's 2/3 of the victory conditions done. The other one being Mordor, which is harder than the rest of them combined. As in Isengard and Dunland, especially Dunland. These guys are
The
fucking
enemy
easy.
are bringing in reinforcements.
Where's my reinforcements? Oh, I guess I didn't check to see if I was getting any. Oh well, it doesn't matter, I don't think I need them.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours. Our men have have slain the enemy general. Without him, his troops... Our foes appear to be gaining the upper hand in this battle.
Hey, don't let them go. Okay, there's too few of them in the first place to let even a single one of them escape. Alright, good. Alright, now, they do have cavalry. I need you to go thin them out. If we get rid of their cavalry, the rest of this should be pretty easy. Just cycle charge them. I think they've got some archers as well, but I don't think there's much to be concerned about. The Dunlandings are just trash. Shit. Really shouldn't be doing this in 6 times speed, but I seem to have it. Good job, you took them all out. Wasn't expecting you to. Just wanted to thin them out. Good job. Alright, next up, what do we got here? Heavy infantry, yep. And what's this? Warband, and yeah, they got no missile units. Okay, good. Right, let's see if we just use the general's bodyguard. Let's just see how we go. I'm gonna try and kill their general by charging into him.
Get your bows out.
Oh, god damn it, Theoden.
Quickly. Double time.
Fucking idiots. There's always a risk. Luckily, he's okay. What the fuck? So their general is separated from the rest of their men, so we should definitely try to get rid of him. I would like not to use Theoden too much. It looked like he got fairly bloodied in that fight. Let him charge into them first. Come on, let's get a good charge in. Good, that's a decent charge. Don't stick around to fight. You guys are all about the charge.
Riders up or in a march. Never again will the land of my people fall into enemy hands.
Yeah, these Guardians of Dunland, they're pretty damn strong. That's where the balance of power lies with the enemy. White says that they've got the advantage just because of that one unit just being really tough to get rid of. But, although they might have a stat advantage, they don't have a tactical advantage, and that's where we're going to get them. You look, come around over here.
Now for wrath. Now for ruin.
They've got their backs turned to us. Big charge. Is that Theoden there? Oh fuck. Sure he doesn't die. 50. We haven't killed their general yet. That guy there must be exhausted by now. He's just being a nuisance, maybe charge into their flank. Safe.
For the moment, the fortune of battle goes our way. Let's pray it remains as such. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Yeah, see, these Dunlanding raiders are nothing compared to these ones here. These are a real elite. Slowly getting rid of them. Well, Theoden was like up front there, I think. The charge is only killing like one of them at a time.
The enemy, if we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Almost dead.
Never again! Will the land of my people fall into enemy hands?
There's too few of them now to really matter. Take him out. I really could have used those additional horse archers. Those 3 horse archers could have probably killed this guy. He put up a massive fight. Oh well. Probably should have checked. Just assumed that they were coming because they were standing in the red thing. Still not dead. Man, what a beast.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
You'd think so, but it's just not happening. They're down to their last one. That's him there. Kill him. What an absolute beast. And he's not immortal, he'll eventually die.
Our men have slain the
Finally.
enemy general.
God, what
a
absolute
worthy enemy,
beast.
but no less dead for that. We must press
The
our
rest of these
advantage.
guys won't count for shit.
The enemy army flees the...
But overall, we didn't take many casualties. It's just that the general's bodyguard here, they just struggled with it, but they'll recover, so it's fine.
Our foe is utterly vanquished. Let all who remember...
Now, I'm a little bit concerned that it's going to eliminate the faction, which is not exactly what we want, because then I won't get the settlement, because rebels will pop up in there. But if it does eliminate the faction, so be it.
We have triumphed!
They're not eliminated. Good. So who's the new faction leader? Well, I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Your orders, my lord.
So yeah, why didn't you show up to the battle?
Yes, my lord.
We shall engage. An honorable, glorious victory. My lord, our courage and honor have conquered.
A spy out here wouldn't hurt. Conqueror of Dunland. Let's see here. Command the army to victory. It was Theoden though. Doesn't matter. Alright, well you're not sticking around here. Who's gonna
Your
hang
orders,
behind?
my lord.
Order.
Hopefully this one rider of Rohan will be enough.
Your will.
Yes, my lord.
Assembling
maintains
a
public
mighty host.
We will need to build a town guard here. We won't be able to recruit any units though. Then we'll have to build a standing stone first.
Your orders, my lord.
With
Stop.
honor, we shall
bad.
continue tomorrow.
My lord.
See, I don't know anything about Inidwaith. Are they bad guys or good guys? I don't know.
Approaching quietly. Approaching quietly.
So that's rebel. So let's go one more turn till surrenders.
Yes, my lord.
Can reasonable coin.
Your orders, my lord.
Hiding from the enemy.
We're certainly not
This
ready to go
tower
into
will keep
Fangorn
vigil over
Forest.
the lands.
Yes, my lord.
Maybe one day, but
With
not yet.
honor.
Okay, so we should have units being recruited here. Gotta muster my soldiers. Where'd that spy go? He's... There he is. He's
My
hiding.
lord. Approaching quietly. I shall continue.
So there's another
tomorrow.
rebel settlement down this way. That's where they'll go next. Well, I don't know where it is. We'll just have to go looking for it. That's why we need the spy.
Your orders, my lord.
How many settlements do we have? 10. So we need 30 for victory. We need to eliminate... Oh wait, we need to include Edoras. Yeah, we got that. Barad-dûr. Oh, that's fucking in Mordor. Dunland. Okay, we got that. Isengard, got that. Eliminate Shadow of Mordor, Dominion of Isengard, Dunlandings. Okay, well, we've done Isengard. Alright, we're good. Moving on. Good, the mines just got finished. Let the gold roll in. I mean, it's only an additional 600, so that'll pay for, like, 2 or 3 additional troops. Still, that gold is better in my hands than Saruman's. Okay, so they're going to make the attack, but that's fine. Assaulting out here is suicide for them.
We attack!
And like I said, because our troops take so long to recover at this stage, I just don't want to throw them around. Not against rebels, you know. I don't mind making risky attacks against something like Isengard, where they're going to muster very quickly, but the rebels don't muster any troops, generally speaking, unless they get some sort of AI bonuses. So in those situations, you want to get rid of the major factions as soon as possible, but don't worry too much about rebels, because like I said, there's no risk with them. You have to know your strengths, your enemies' strengths and weaknesses. If they can muster quickly, you gotta take them out quickly. If they can't muster quickly, it's alright, take your time.
Onward! Advance!
See, in Medieval 2, troops, as in vanilla, troops regenerate fairly quickly. Even knights. But in this they don't. Like, it takes forever just to get some more militia. Let alone more cavalry. Safe. He turned his back around. I saw that. He just allowed this guy to give him a smack. Doesn't matter, he's dead.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Yeah, we got this.
The enemy are badly bloodied. Our men have slain the enemy general. Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
That's the attack. We can get away.
Our general lies slain upon the battlefield.
Fuck. Oh well, it's infantry. God damn it, he had 120 bodyguards. You know, when I fought the Dunland guy, the guy fought he was the last one to die. This guy was one of the first. Oh well. He's not that special. I much prefer my cavalry generals, obviously. Anyway, with him dead, it really isn't a big deal. With him dead, we'll get access to another general, which will be a cavalry general, which will be much more valuable to us. Because we can only have so many generals at a time. And there's this big stigma usually about, oh, you lost your general, you suck. Really, losing this guy doesn't mean much. Since you're dead.
The enemy army flees the field. This is a clear victory.
We probably still even lost fewer troops this way than what we would have if we had assaulted. Although I wouldn't have lost my general. You know, you'll see. We'll get more generals.
Glory, honor, victory!
Occupy will be
A
fine.
most noble conquest.
See? Get another guy for adoption, and I'm pretty sure it's going to end up being cavalry. So I think he would have ended up here. Yep, there he is. Cavalry, good.
Yes.
Although I would have probably preferred someone to command these guys down here. That's still okay. Got a decent amount of cash with this. Yeah.
Orders.
Yeah, I've never liked infantry in a general's bodyguard.
Yes.
Much better off being cavalry. Way easier
Erecting
to
a
protect.
watchtower. As you wish.
And it's not like you can just
Your orders, my lord.
switch him from being a
Yes.
cavalry bodyguard.
This tower will keep vigil over the lands, my lord.
It's all good. Alright, so now we need to find out where this next settlement is. You should be able to spot it. Okay, there's nothing here either. Fucking
Yes, my lord.
get moving right now.
Orders.
Yeah, just one unit to maintain public order. Good, we've actually got access to recruits here. If that's the case, Earling Spearmen, you get in here, and then we'll just recruit a new unit of Earling Spearmen.
Your orders,
You get over here
my lord.
before someone else takes this.
With honor, we can.
My lord.
Good job, Spy. Keep looking out here for other
Approaching
undefended
quietly.
settlements.
Tomorrow's
Or
journey
something.
planned out.
Pretty sure all of this down here belongs to Gondor. I have no intention of attacking them. Because we're not going for full map completion,
Yes,
so
my lord.
don't bother.
My lord. Approaching quietly. Approaching quietly. My lord.
They've got other settlements up here.
My
Hills of
lord.
Dunland.
Approaching quietly.
Mountain Orcs. They're neutral. wouldn't hurt us to go kill them.
Approaching quietly. I shall continue to.
So I'm assuming that Hills of Dunland are up this way. But I want to go and capture that up here.
Your orders, my lord.
I suppose we don't actually need to send everyone up this way. There's only 2 units there, and I'm only going to be able to staff them out. So we'll send
Your orders, my lord.
Junior with a few Rohan riders to go and besiege the settlement.
Splitting our forces,
Because it's going to be under siege for quite some time.
we shall prevail. Yes.
What kind of unit do they have? Chieftain's bodyguards. Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Yes, my lord.
They might sally out against us. I'm just a
Your
little bit
orders, my
concerned.
lord.
That's all. I'm sure Junior will be
Yes,
fine.
my lord.
And then we'll send these guys
Yes.
Your
this
orders,
way
my
out
lord.
here.
Yes, my lord.
Yes. With honor.
If it's a village,
Yes, your orders.
this guy
my
here
lord.
is actually slowing us down.
Your orders,
so
my lord.
why don't
My lord.
we do
As
this
you
and then way we can
command,
capture it now?
We shall prevail.
That's their faction
Yes.
leader, and it's possible that that'll finish off their faction, which will turn these into rebels, and possibly even have more troops in there. Well, we won't know
Yes,
until
my
we
lord.
actually go ahead with it. So let's
Your orders, my
do
lord.
this, and we'll just see what
To
happens.
battle.
Oh, mother of fucker! They've given themselves. I hate Garrison script. Fuck's sake. Wildman defenders. Fuck. Just try anyway.
Muster your courage, men. We march into battle.
This is another reason why doing forced drawouts, especially in games that use Garrison
Our
scripts,
foes
you
appear
can
to be
bypass
gaining
that.
the upper hand in this battle.
Okay, it's only a village, and we can stand up here and just shoot the shit out of them. So this is actually, excuse me, it should actually be fine. Just one at a time. Come up over here, because they don't have any archers, I don't think. Wait, their general is a beast slayer. Which oh man, I think I got hiccups. They're coming out to fight us. You guys come down here. Oh shit. Clever bitch. Alright, solid charge into them. Let you charge their rear here. What are you guys doing? It being hilly is not particularly good for us. Get back, get back, get back. Taking too much damage, get back. The terrain is not favourable. Try and find a bit more favourable terrain somewhere, like out over this way. Come on, I gave you an order. Whatever that. Get out where the ground is flat.
Defeat seems almost certain.
Shut up, we'll be fine. How are we going here? Okay, stop firing. I need to get these guys out of here. They'll have to go around the other way. It's good they're coming out to fight us. That certainly will make it easier, because if they had half a brain, they'd stay inside the town square, where I couldn't possibly break them. Because out here I have a massive mobility advantage. Is that their general? Yeah. Alright. You what? can go kill him. Thing is, they also act as spearmen. What the hell happened here? I gave you an order. Just easily get away from them.
Get your bows out.
If we kill the enemy general, it should be a lot easier to defeat these guys. Go around the flank.
Now for wrath! Now for ruin!
And slaughter them, come on. How are our guys doing? Seem to be okay, but we got incoming over here. You guys come right over this way. It's much more flat here, so it works out alright for us. Can't honestly say they're doing a very good job against these beast slayers. You've got to kill him.
Our men have slain
Good.
the enemy general. A worthy enemy, but no less
cutscenes.
dead for that.
Yeah, charge
We
into
must
this here,
press our advantage.
so we can break them. They didn't quite charge. Okay. I don't think all the beast slayers are dead, but at least the general's gone. Now, I'm pretty sure, even if we lose this battle, that the Dunland Dings are actually defeated. Yeah, generals took a beating there, but they're not dead. I don't really care about scouts that much. So these defenders here, what's their morale like? Average. Come on, break. Good. Oh yeah, we didn't get rid of all the beast slayers. Yeah, you go in there, finish them off. Only 10 left. Same with you. And you run these down. Okay, balance of power is starting to move a little bit more favourable.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Only one of them left, that's okay. Where the hell did he go? Alright. Try and lure these guys away from the town square so that if they do break, we've got enough time to actually run them down properly. You lot charging at this one here. Actually, no, just wait. Because as soon as the balance of power moves in our favour, they're going to rush towards here. Yeah, see, they're already starting to do that. Go, go, go. Press the attack now. The general's dead. Press the attack. Where'd you go?
Now for wrath! Now for ruin!
Big charge over here.
For the moment, the fortune of battle goes our way. Let's pray it remains as such.
Sure these guys here don't get away. Make sure they don't get away either. These ones here just won't break.
Our men have taken control of the city. We've lost control of the city.
Okay. Looks like they actually fought to the death, but we got them. We won. More costly than I would have liked, but if it eliminates this faction,
The enemy are utterly vanquished.
I guess that's
This
good.
is a great...
Remember when they were like saying the battle's losing in your favor or whatever? Yeah, I told you we'd win. Just had to come at it from a different angle.
We have triumphed! My lord, our courage and honor...
Okay. So they were defeated, and the garrison here is now way too much for them to be able to handle. So
Yes, my lord.
lift that siege
We
there.
shall engage.
You will not be
Pulling
able to
back
win
from the
with
walls.
that. I'll send reinforcements up there. I don't think we need loads. Some heavy cavalry will be good to take out the archers. Sellswords are a bit of a pain. But yeah,
Your orders, my lord.
that's good that that faction is
Yes, my
eliminated.
lord.
Now I need to find a way to garrison this place. Maybe just that Irid horse archer.
Your orders, my Yes, my Your orders, my lord.
But they can stay here for this turn.
Yes, my lord. Your orders, my lord.
So income's looking real nice. So we can certainly afford more troops now.
Yes, my lord.
And from Edoras, that's where we get our cavalry. Let's start buffing our numbers up. So Riddermark skirmishers. I'm assuming these are Javelin Cav. I'm not really a big fan of Jav Cav. And considering they're more expensive than the other units, I'm not so sure. Their missile attack is very high though. I just don't think they're going to have enough ammunition. Suppose we can give them a shot, see how they go. Since the unit is at maximum, just recruit them so that the pool starts recovering because it takes a long time. Rohan bodyguards. So yeah, we can recruit new generals once every 24 turns, or we just get them for free every now and again. Okay. Good. These are our two main recruiting settlements. We can recruit more from here every now and again, though. We can't convert to village, can we? No.
Orders.
Good. So we're sitting on 12 settlements. Everything's looking good. We're no longer at war, except for, independent realms, which that's not a big concern. Right, moving on. If we go straight for Mordor right now, I don't know if we'd win, but if we did, we wouldn't have 30 regions. It wouldn't give us enough for victory. Maybe just let Gondor grind on them for the time being. Dunland dwindles. Yeah, right. Take rebel settlement of Gind. Ah, we were on our way there anyway.
Your orders,
Thanks
my
for...
lord.
What do we get? Reward is one of the best units currently available.
As you command, glory, honor, victory.
1 unit of Riddermark skirmishers.
A most noble conquest.
We're still making about 5,
Hiding
6
from
grand a
the
turn.
enemy.
Decent. There's no buildings here at all. At least it makes some money. Not a lot though. They may actually need to stay here for a few turns. Grey Havens of Lidmar, Remnants of Angmar. Okay, whatever. Or whatever the fuck they're called.
My lord.
So down here, that's Gondor. And out over here, this is the, what are they called? Enidwaith.
My lord.
I don't have any interest in declaring war on them at this stage. There's one more rebel settlement up this way, wasn't there?
My lord. Approaching quietly.
It's got a fair large garrison.
Yes, my lord. Your orders, my lord.
Alright, so can we leave
Yes,
behind
my,
just
your
this
orders,
unit?
my lord.
No, will not maintain. What about if you come in
Yes,
here and
my lord.
maintain public order?
With honor.
Nope, not enough.
Your orders, my lord.
Looks like we're just gonna have to
Yes,
sit
my
here for a
lord.
little while. No choice, just have to maintain.
Your orders, my lord.
And how about you go around and actually
We have
build
triumphed.
forts? Not forts,
My
watchtowers.
lord, our courage and honor have
Stop expanding for
conquered.
the time being and actually
There is no glory
consolidate
in hiding like
our
this,
new
my lord.
assets.
Yes, my lord.
This tower will keep vigil over the lands.
Your orders, my lord.
Yes.
Get a survey of the land.
Making camp
We're not
here.
building a watchtower there.
Yes, my lord.
It's on the thing. We don't have any diplomats, do we? Because if we can establish an alliance with these guys, see, I don't know what they're like. I don't know if they're evil or good. Suppose they'll make their presence
My
known.
lord.
What they're going to do eventually.
Approaching quietly.
See, if we're going to
that
fight
what you
anyone, we
want?
should fight these mountain orcs. They're likely going to attack us.
Approaching quietly.
What's the chances I could get you in there? Just stay out here. Don't worry about
Approaching
it.
quietly.
Actually, if we
Orders.
could attack that right now and draw them out, but this settlement here would revolt. We got to keep investing in this so that we can actually recruit from it eventually. So yeah, the standing stones is probably our best bet. We got to get more culture in here.
My lord.
Your
Do you
orders,
still
my
need to
lord.
stay here? Yeah.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, so maintaining public order here might be a good option. What can we do about that? So we already built the standing stone, so culture is improving. But we don't have access to any recruits. So having a garrison in here would come in handy.
My lord.
Okay, if we build up the mining network even more, we can double the income. But I'm going to have to get 8,500 to invest into that. And right now, I need to make sure that we can keep moving, rather than focusing on what is a good amount of money. But you know, we're spending more than 600 sitting around here. I want these guys to get moving again sooner rather than later. So I need to get public order under control first. Public order is money.
By your command.
It's important to increase your income, but also to lower your expenses. And
Erecting a watchtower.
armies sitting around doing nothing, that's an expense.
Your orders, my lord.
Not worth having.
With honor.
Okay, I think that's all of
This
Rohan,
tower
essentially.
will keep vigil over the lands.
Except for like this little bit here, which I guess is not that big of a deal.
Orders.
No, we must have it all
By your command.
Yes, my lord.
explored. So you come up here,
Yes.
there's plenty of
We
territory
shall
out here that we need
continue
to
tomorrow.
put watchtowers down so that we can see what we're doing. Okay, I've got a little bit more cash. What are we going to do with it? Bit of grain exchange, that'll help us increase our income. Good, moving on. Send an emissary to the Orcs of the Misty Mountains? Nope. I'll be killing them as soon as I
Tired
can.
of ordering your own forces about, eh? Do I remind you of one of your own captains, Lord?
My lord. Your orders, my lord.
So,
Yes, my
watchtower
lord.
here would be good.
With honor. This tower will keep vigil over the lands. Yes. With honor. This tower will keep vigil over the lands. Yes. This tower will keep vigil.
I am a warrior, not a diplomat.
So we'll see what these guys are up to. If they're going to declare war on us, that's fine. I'll bring hell on them. We'll just see how we go in the meantime. So once that's been built, we'll need to build the Great Hall. That'll provide us with some... Wait, don't we already... Yeah, we need culture here, so we could recruit if there was access to some culture. Which is why we're building that.
My lord. Yes.
Can't construct a watchtower
By
there.
your command.
So is this
Erecting a
iron here?
watchtower.
So that belongs to Gondor, alright.
Orders.
And what about up this way? So this is still rebel controlled. Maybe we should make our way up into the western wall or something. Like I said, these guys here have to sit there for a little while. Got cavalry being recruited here. I really don't like the scouts. They're just a bit weak. Hire them if you're in a desperate situation, but since we're not, don't worry about it. Okay, if we don't purchase anything else, we'll have enough money to start building the mining network. I'll put that into the queue. See how that goes for next turn. And move on. So they're going towards Herorot. Fine. I mean, it's got a reasonable garrison there. If they take it out, I really don't mind. I have no interest in fighting them. I only really want to get to 30 settlements and then take
orders, my
Barad-dûr, and
lord.
then we're good. Like I said, I'm only committing to 60 episodes, but
Yes,
if I
my
can
lord.
get it done faster, then great.
With honor. A prime position to launch a cowardly ambush if need be. This tower will keep vigil over the lands. This tower will keep vigil over the
Suppose-
lands.
Your orders, my
While
lord.
we're sitting here, AMO could go around
Yes, my lord.
building some watchtowers and capturing forts.
This tower will keep vigil over the
Because
land.
even if it's not occupied, it will
An
provide us with
honorable,
some.
glorious
intel.
victory. A most noble conquest.
Your orders, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Yes. This tower will keep vigil over the lands. With honor. This tower will keep vigil over the lands.
So yeah, we can see that we've got pretty good intel over our lands at the moment. So 13 regions, looking good. What's our mission? Send emissary? No, fuck that.
Tired of ordering your own
You're
forces about,
trespassing on my land.
My lord.
I don't appreciate that.
Approaching the quiet.
Your orders, my lord.
Don't make me kill you. I don't have any interest in doing so, but I will. If you bring the fight to me, I'll bring death to you. Don't fuck with Genghis Khan, bitch. Your legend is so obsessive you think you're Genghis Khan.
Yes, my lord. Your orders, my lord.
Okay, so
My lord.
good, this is under construction now. So 10 turns and then it'll increase our income by 600, which is good. All adds up. Over here, good, we can recruit more militia. Not desperate need of that right now. If it's under public order control, it's fine. I'd rather not build the Mason's Hall. Like, yeah, it reduces building costs by 10%, but I'd much rather increase my income than reduce construction costs. Because I don't know, I don't really get anything out of construction costs. Or reduce construction costs on a long-term basis. Saves a few pennies here and there. Could really use some priests or something. So increases trade by a small amount, but gives us a base 50 income. Alright.
Yes, my lord.
Orders.
Since you're heavy cavalry, why don't we bring you up here? You can join the heavy cavalry army.
Yes.
And as we've seen, one
We
of these
advanced our
guys
limit.
is stronger than an entire unit of where are they?
Your orders,
Of
my
Rohan
lord.
riders, pretty much. Because their shock charge is really good. These what are they called again? The Rohan riders, they're light cavalry, and I want heavy cavalry. I want to be able to charge and smash a unit. Need to have that shock value. All right, we're good. Moving on. So I'll probably start expanding again soon. We just need to make sure these regions are under control, make sure they're safe. I don't know what these Enidwaith fucks are up to. And they've made their intentions known. Okay then. Time to eradicate them.
We must make a stand. We are besieged.
Kind of would have preferred them to win, but they certainly weakened the Garrison though. Horse Breeders Guild. I don't know what that does. Yeah, just... Where is it? We can check. Horse Breeders Guild. Experience bonus for cavalry. Yeah, alright. I mean, I've got money coming through. Why not? So how strong are we compared to Enidwaith? Let's have a look. Oh god, which one are they? fucking last one to look at. Yeah, it would have been if I had gone that way. So their overall ranking's better than ours. We started off stronger, then we went down, and then we've gone up, and they've just gone all up. Militarily, they're stronger than us. Of course, the AI get a whole bunch of bonuses right at the start. Production, they're ahead of us. Territorially, they're way ahead of us. No, they're not. Sorry. They've got... They started off with 5 settlements. Looks like they've got 7 now. Financially, we are way ahead of them, but they're catching up. Population, we're way ahead of them. Okay. So...
Be gone.
It's okay, I'll be able to send him in as
Yes, my
backup.
lord.
We'll defeat them. What happened to that fuck up this way? Where did
My
he go?
lord, approaching quietly.
So yeah, we need more garrison in some of these areas.
My lord.
Well, it looks like instead of heading east, we'll be heading further west, smashing these guys. We'll capture all of their settlements and utterly crush them. That'll teach them a lesson, motherfuckers. We're at an hour, so I suppose we'll end the episode here. So I think things are going well. 2 enemies down. 1 more to go, but we're going to have to deal with these guys as well. Fuck getting peace, I'd rather just eradicate them. Anyway, that's the end of this episode, so like and subscribe. Part 4 is next. And don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.